a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning.
Viewers, welcome back this morning to the Tobago Updates morning show. Just before we jump into things, we've got a quick birthday update, that's coming to you, one that we missed just last week, and we do apologize for that. Quick birthday update. So we're going to run that. Very nice. And that is Auntie Lorna Williams, who celebrated her birthday last week. That's her there with her daughter, my cousin Lisa in the purple, who's one of our viewers every morning on the live, Alicia Richardson. And that's Auntie Lorna back in her heyday, celebrated her birthday last week. So Auntie Lorna, lots of love going out to you from the entire Richardson Parks family this morning. Trust that you enjoyed it and that you continue to enjoy the celebration. So love going out to you. Well, viewers, we're going to switch gears at this time as we focus on pan, and more pan. And we have the man himself on the program with us. He promised, he kept his word, and he is here. Duvone Stewart. We're talking musician, panist, pan composer, pan arranger, pan at heart, pan in the mind. You read his jersey this morning, the print on the jersey says steel pan music matters. Not just Black Lives, but steel pan music matters. Devon, good morning.
Pleasant good morning.
Welcome. It's good to have you with us this morning.
Long awaited.
And I know there are other entities that were trying to get you with them first thing this morning, but you committed to Tobago Updates and you kept your word. Which
is very well of me.
That's right. That's the man himself.
Thanks much, man.
All right, so let's jump right into things. Duvone, what have you been up to? We want to say congratulations to you. We saw quite recently where you were out there shining again. I don't know if you have some footage of some of Duvone's latest works. You placed first in the all right. Mr. Director says they're pulling it up. Placed first in the large band for the semifinals with Renegades.
BPTT Renegades.
Right, and the second in the small band for the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force.
Yes, ma'am.
Duvone, what goes in, and I think persons really want to know, what goes into the mind of Duvone Stewart when coming to arranging and putting together pieces for steel bands?
The passion I have for this craft that I have been destined to take up starts from the personality, the love, the commitment that I put into it. It's my occupation. It's what I do for a living. Likewise, a pilot flying a plane, a doctor performing a surgery. I take pride in loving what I do. And once I take the time to emphasize on what I want to bring up with music, the mind is always working on point in creating what God has embedded in me, the greatness that He has embedded in me, to bring forth great arrangements, great compositions, great performances, having the point of having the personality of being the individual to showcase the music that is in me to bring out every single moment that I do. Every time I do a job, it's like an advertisement for the next one. So I always strive to be better than the last one that I did. And it has been happening for the past 39 years. It has landed me around the world.
You said the past 39
years.
You've been doing this?
I've been doing this.
Now, Devon, you say this is your job, this is your career, but does it feel like a job? Because you look like you have fun every day.
Every single day. I love it. I love this. This is what I am. Steel pan is me. Music is me. It's the universal language that God has made for all human beings to understand one another. I could speak French to you, you may not understand. I may speak a little Portuguese to you, you may not understand. But as Bob Marley said, good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. You could feel it. You could have a taste of it. You could have a smell of it. You could have this whole love vibes when music is concerned. And I'm so happy and glad to be in a space where God has chosen me to be in this part of my life to exhibit what music can do for people through one of his sons, Duvone Stewart.
Now, Devon, I'm sure that you have been, looking around and you're seeing some of the younger talent coming up. How does it make you feel? What are your thoughts? The Kirsch Ramsey, the O.J. Richards.
First, let me take time to congratulate Kirsch Ramsey on his victory last night with the Cats and Jammers. Big up to the whole back rock team. By extension, O.J. Richards, I want to say congratulations to him in winning the small band category for 2023. I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm happy. It's like there is life after Duvone Stewart for individuals that come from the island, taking up the challenge in becoming professional musicians, steel pan arrangers, and composers. I love the fact to see that they believe in themselves. I love the fact to see that the population, the island, are rallying behind them, showing them love and showing them support, giving them the urgency to get out there and just do things to make the people back on the island happy. And they have been answering the call every single moment they have the opportunity to do it. I've been doing it. I have been having the support. As the old people say, never ever dam the bridge or the cross to reach where you reach today. And I'm glad that I have placed that, been a part of that journey for them, because they came to Trinidad studying at the UTT with music, they love pan. They were the full time in Trinidad, and they were looking for bands to play with. And they all came to BPTT Renegades while I was their arranger. And I had the opportunity to see them grow, see them educate themselves, see them groom themselves with the little mentorship that I bring to them. Didn't know that I was a big fan, a big following, a big loving-hearted individual by them. To me, they wanted to be like Duvone Stewart. They look up to Duvone Stewart. And I was really, really proud to see how everything has unfolded now. Now they are not members of BPTT Renegades. Now they are arrangers. And I'm so proud that they have excelled in themselves to be what they are today. And I just urge all other Tobagonians in the space with steel panners, there is life in steel pan. Steel pan music matters. Kirsch Ramsey has exhibited. O.J. Richards has exhibited. Gerald Balfour is doing it. Michael Toby is doing it. Leandro Nore is doing it. And I'm glad to see these names. Keishan Julian is doing it. So many names to call. And I'm proud. I'm really, really proud to see everything is unfolding for the positivity in the direction in which it's going.
All right. If you could snap your fingers, if overnight you could become the Secretary of Culture or the Minister of Culture, what top 3 things would you like to see happen in the area of not just culture, but specifically pan?
Respect. I believe that this instrument needs much more respect. Just as we stand at attention to sing our national anthem in pride, this instrument needs respect. The second thing, respect. The third thing, much more respect.
Wow.
It needs respect.
You feel as though, we've not respected the instrument?
We have not respected the instrument to the point where we claim the states of a national instrument, but yet still we have over 500 schools in Trinidad and Tobago. We have music on the school curriculum. And the instrument of choice that we teach our kids in Trinidad and Tobago is the recorder. It's sad, Ouch. And that is a disrespect. It's a disrespect. If you really want to check the logistics of it, the value of the steel pan is not really much known to people here in Trinidad and Tobago. A barrel of oil could cost like about $120, $140 US. When you empty that barrel of oil, that drum becomes the making of a steel pan. A finished product of a steel pan is no less than $5,000 US. Do the maths. And we never took time to respect that. We never took time to see where we could have this instrument placed on a plateau. We do even have a online satellite radio for steel pan music, and there's music out there. We need to just continue to encourage people where this instrument is concerned. Don't have them by the side of the stage on the ground. Don't have them by the door playing to accommodate anybody. Put them on the main stage, because they are musicians just like the Marshall Montanos and the Kes Diffenthal and stuff like that. The instrument needs to be on the forefront. It's happening outside. I feel much more appreciated with my craft internationally than locally. Sorry to say. It's the
And that is painful to hear. That is painful
when
to
I
hear.
travel, I see things happening and unfold in my eyes. When I walk into universities, I step up and everybody's like, oh, this is Duvone Stewart, Renegades, Tobago. And so I feel really, really happy. Really, really happy and proud. When I come back to Trinidad and Tobago, the respect is there, but I want to see more for it. Because we take time to bring in other acts, other artists from all over the world and show them the love. Big time. We pay them the love. We show them all that. And when it comes to steel pan music, it's like we only have to wait until the month of January and February to show that big love where Carnival is concerned. And after that, there's nothing. That's why we leave here. We leave here to go out to make something good of ourselves.
I mean, again, that is painful to hear. Jimmy Sylvester says good morning to you, Duvone Stewart. And another viewer on the live, Jali, says, talk the things in support of what you're saying.
I am a full-fledged advocate for culture in Trinidad and Tobago. I want to see everybody flourish. I want to see one day a steel pan musician could walk down the Kodak Stadium or the Staples Center to receive a global award for the Grammy Awards where steel pan music is concerned. We have a genre of music and we don't even take time to respect it that much, you know? We respect everything else. We embrace everything else.
Can it happen overnight?
It can happen overnight. It cannot happen overnight. It needs to start from the top.
And how? Give us one step. How can it start? Just what's the first step in starting?
Just respecting the instrument for what it is. That is the bottom line. There is no TTV. There is no beating around the bush. Respecting the instrument for what it is.
Move the recorder out.
Move the recorder out of the school. Move the recorder out of the school. Place instruments in all the schools in Trinidad and Tobago. Let us look for the next Duvone Stewart. Let's look for the next O.J. Richards. Let's look for the next Kirsch Ramsey.
Because they're there. They're right there.
They're right there. They're right there. And if we're not getting that encouragement from the heads above or the ones who sit at the high seats, how can we move forward in making the other students or the other kids feel that they could have this occupation a lifelong one for them? But it comes with all about mindset and self-belief. Because when I was a kid, I wanted to be a musician. I didn't want to be a policeman. I didn't want to be a lawyer.
That was your dream?
That was my dream. And thanks to Mrs. Gwyneth Armstrong, the late Mrs. Gwyneth Armstrong, she saw greatness in me. She found the greatness in me. She told me about the greatness that is in me. And it happened today.
When you told your parents you wanted to become a musician, what did they say?
It was about a long story.
What was the reaction?
They were surprised. They were surprised.
Is this happy surprise or are you crazy?
No. It was a happy surprise. A happy surprise. Happy surprise. My mom and my dad, they are being very, very supportive. The family being very, very supportive of me, doing what I'm doing, and they continue to support me.
But did you believe at that time that you could earn a living, that you could survive on being a musician in Trinidad and Tobago?
Yes, I could. Yes, I did.
I mean,
you
proved it.
I proved it.
You proved it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure back then your parents were thinking, he must be crazy. But how are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to eat? How are you going to survive?
Ken, is about a mindset that you create inside from you. You have that self-belief. You never go into something to lose. You never go into something, if I could make it, if I could. I always believed from that day, one go. I wanted to be a musician. I wanted to be a steel pan arranger. I wanted to be somebody, a leader. I didn't want to be a follower.
Very quickly here, how do you take a song, because we've seen you take some back in times and inject life into it and have a heartbeat that no one ever saw coming. How do you do that? Where does it come from? What is involved?
God.
Oh my gosh.
God, he has blessed me with it inside. And I dig deep every moment. I consider it like a divine intervention. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't have the qualifications as the PhDs or the masters in music. It's a gift that was embedded in me. And I like to see people feel happy. I like to see people smile with music. And every time I do an arrangement or come up with a composition and I place it on the platform, I place it for people to listen, I see smiling faces. It sends tears in my heart, knowing that I am just doing godly work that he has placed for me here to do.
What aspect of last night's performance with Cats and Jammers moved you?
Seeing Kirsch Ramsey in front of the band, smiling in his element, being the person that he wants to be, having a group of individuals, 90 players, seeing the mindset that he has created in the arrangement that he heard at the point in time, and the jubilation and smiles that came from him, make me felt that this kid is destined for greatness. He took me back memory lane when I used to be doing my things back in Trinidad with Pan Elders and BPTT Renegades. He's feeling how I felt. He's enjoying and basking on the moment that he's enjoying right now. And I just want to urge him and make him feel that he is doing great things. Just seen him last night in his element, smiling, listening to his music, being played on the instrument by 90 people, and playing it back for people home in Tobago. It was great. It was great. I was there, I witnessed it, and was like, I was in tears last night when I saw it. I was literally in tears because that was me once upon a time, and I received the love from my people back in Tobago. Now the transition is taking place. There's a new voice in town. There's a new kid in town. Congratulations, Kush Ramsey. You are doing great things, man.
I want to open the floor for you because you just got about 2-3 minutes. I know you got to get off, but you know, what would you like to say to Tobago? Because there are a lot of persons who were just looking forward to seeing you this morning.
Yeah.
What would you like to say to Tobago? Tobago's youth, Tobago, those persons in culture, those persons who, who are at the decision-making level where PAN is concerned. What do you want to say? I'm just going to leave it there. I'm even going to look away, Duvone. Just have your time. I'm going to look away.
Man, as I mentioned earlier, man, the respect for this instrument, the respect for this music, the respect for this culture needs to be at the head of every decision maker, every individual that are sitting on the high chairs, the high seats, in making this thing become a worthwhile thing. You know, it has a place where no man has gone before. I always believe that. Don't tell Duvone Stewart, tell anybody the sky's the limit, the stars is the limit. Reach for the stars. I eliminate that. Go where no man has gone before. That's the most difficult thing in life to do is to breathe fresh air. Because once you don't have that fresh air, you're dead. So everything that happens within life, it's like a formality. You had to make up your mind to make it happen. And that starts with the respect. Earn the respect. Give the respect to the instrument. So all those people in authority that sit on the high chairs, please, let's take time, revisit the gift that God has placed for this 1.4 population of Trinidad and Tobago. This instrument steel pan, it's our gift. It's one of the greatest gifts that we have. Please take time, revisit it. See where you could go and do things to make your people feel happy throughout the year, not just around carnival time. Throughout the year. It's like the working of the train station in New York. The working, everything has a function to work, not just carnival time. Make it happen throughout the year. Let's respect the music, the instrument, everything that comes with it. The school system, take the recorder out of the school, period. I've been to schools all over the world, and I'm seeing steel pan rooms. Imagine I was in France teaching in Paris. I walk into the school and I was like, the Duvone Stewart pan room. I said, wow.
Stop it, in
France, in Paris. I go to the UK. I see the same thing happening. People have the instrument at heart. I've been to Japan. Don't even talk about Japan.
Do we have a Duvone Stewart room anywhere in Trinidad and Tobago?
I don't know. I haven't been invited. I was never been called to one, but I believe one may be in the making. I believe one may be in the making.
I should hope so. I should hope so.
Be one in the making. But again, you know, just to top it off, this instrument needs respect. The people at the head need to show some more respect. Put the instrument on the main stages of whatever you do. Put it in front, you know. Put it in front. Let everybody see what this instrument could do, man. And
your message today to Tobago's youth, those young players, because I saw some little teeny ones in the midst of some bands and they were playing with heart. I mean, it's still my dream to learn to play pan.
Man,
one day.
I just want to make them say to them, believe, it is possible. Follow your dreams, and just believe it's possible. If I could do it, if Kush Ramsey is doing it, if O.J. Richards is doing it, you can do it. Yeah. There's greatness embedded in each and every individual. Run your own race. Everybody has a race to run. Run your own race.
And you're not keep competing against anyone.
Not compete against nobody.
Yeah, you are your own competition.
Use your own competition. Run your own race.
All right.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Viewers, Duvone Stewart. And I trust, Duvone, that this is not going to be this ain't going to be one drop thing, you know.
As long as I'm back in the island, I would love to come and talk and make people feel comfortable with what I'm doing, you know, because I'm just evolving every day.
Yeah, we see that.
Every day, you know. It's a real pleasure working with BPTT Renegades in Trinidad, one of the biggest, greatest steel bands in the world, working after Dr. Jet Sambro. Great. The achievements that I have, the accolades that I have on my name. The most successful steel pan arranger is Duvone Stewart. The most consistent steel pan arranger, they will say Duvone Stewart. The only steel pan arranger to win all 4 categories is Duvone Stewart. The only steel pan arranger to win 3 categories, conventional categories, in 1 year is Duvone Stewart. The only arranger to win all panoramas all over the world is Duvone Stewart. And this comes from the passion and love that I have inside. I did it my way. I'm very, very thankful for all those who came, man, it's so euphoric that I'm speaking these things to you. I'm not tooting my own horn.
No,
the writing is on the wall.
You've got and the thing is, Duvone, you have much to be celebrated.
Much to be celebrating about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like last night, the medium band category, I'm the only steel pan arranger to win this category for 6 consecutive years. 6 consecutive years I've done it. I left the category just to open a door for new upcoming artists, new upcoming individuals in the steel pan world. Look what it learned today. Kirsch Ramsey. I'm not saying if I was there, I would have been successful, but I believe that my time came.
And you, that's interesting. You knew when to step aside.
I knew
to
when to step
make
aside.
room, make way.
Make way. Just make the transition become a smooth one.
A lesson in politics. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Duvone, congratulations to you. And Tobago Updates is your home. Your passport has been stamped.
Diplomatic?
Diplomatic, that's
nice.
right. That's right. Whenever you are here,
yeah.
Tobago Updates gets it first.
Amen.
Is it okay to say? I think it's okay to say. But I'll leave it right there.
See.
So congratulations again to you.
Thanks very much, man.
All right,
Thank
and
you
our
very
love
much.
and support and our prayers to cover you with your God-given gift, because that is indeed a gift. You ain't get that to nobody in pain. No.
It didn't come just like that, man.
No,
a lot of hard work, prayers and
sacrifice.
And tears and
yeah. I don't want to get too emotional. I think I have a habit for making persons cry on set. So I'm not going to go there with you today. But thank you again. And we really appreciate you being here with us this morning. Viewers, we're going to leave it there for today. We want to thank you for joining us. Have a great day. Lots of interesting things happening this week. So remember to log on with us here on Tobago Updates Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. GMT is coming up with Candace, with your host, Candace. And we're certainly looking forward to that. So have a great day, Tobago. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.